Hey folks, it's Moss. I have some thoughts on reciprocity that I want to share with you. They feel quite urgent and they're quite broad, so I've made some notes. And the first thing that sort of came to my mind is reciprocity means ceasefire now. Before we get into it fully and what I mean by that, firstly, just a quick thanks to Solidarity Apothecary for the amazing patch up here, which says plants know no borders. And this has really got what got me thinking about this topic. So this is my little apothecary corner where half of my herbs are kept, and yeah, really they've kind of helped me finish off this little space, which is very important to me. So check them out, they do phenomenal work. And plants are life, and plants know no borders, because borders are human constructs to separate us and to enforce otherness. So there's a little starting place for you to think about. And really what I wanted to say, where I wanted to go with the rest of this, is coming from a space within me that has been gathering momentum, that's been drawing in frustration. And it's frustration with folks in spiritual and healing communities who are looked into this view of healing as an individual pursuit, and not seeing that this that there is a role within this for spiritual animistic intersectionality within the healing journey for all of us. So yeah, I'll get on to what I mean by that. And on a positive note, it's been really beautiful to see more and more folks beginning to bring in the idea of reciprocity to their spiritual practices, and understanding that what we receive from nature, or you may see that as deity or spirit, needs to be given back in return. And it's not only that it needs to be given back, but to understand that this symbiotic relationship is what heals us and makes life worth living. So here's a call for you to connect the dots with some things if you haven't already. So when we understand that our healing and our joy in life in large part comes from us really deeply knowing that we have a place within nature, that we are nature too, I believe that we also take on a responsibility to show up when this reciprocal flow is interrupted. And what I mean by that is that if you consider yourself, if you watching this, if you consider yourself a part of this animate web of life that we are lucky enough to be a part of, and you feel that you've benefited from and grown from this connection, well, I think that when there is any large-scale suffering impacting any beings within that web, then we are duty-bound as a collective to at least speak out about it. So I know, honestly, believe me, I know that there is fear. There's fear of speaking out. There's fear of financial repercussions. I know there's a range of reasons why you might not be able to show up for protests. I know that it's hard to speak to some of the people in our lives about these issues. Excuse me. But I honestly cannot think of a single reason why you would not speak up against genocide. Please just let that sink in for a minute. Are you speaking up against genocide? Are you speaking up against the murder of thousands of children? We are seeing this right now, day by day. And it can feel so hard and so overwhelming to know what to do about it, because we are so used to feeling powerless. And we can tell ourselves, well, if I share a post on social media, that's not going to do very much. But we've been told by the Palestinian people that our sharing of their struggles makes a difference. So it is the very least that we can do, I believe. These social media platforms, they are created for us to share our thoughts, to connect over these issues. And yes, to share our businesses too. I understand that as a small business owner who uses social media to promote my business. And that impacts my income, impacts my followers, etc. And also I know that some folks do things around these issues offline, and I thank you for that, because you will know, you watching this, you will know if you were doing anything at all for peace, however small. So it's understandable to feel uncomfortable, to feel uncertain, to feel grief, to feel guilt even. I understand that. But I'm begging you, just keep sharing like we've been asked to. We've been told it makes a difference. And so it's the least that we can do. And not just about this genocide, but all oppression and all oppressed peoples, all oppressed beings. That's part of all of this. This reciprocity, this web, this animate web. So finally, again, I will ask you, if you feel that your life is enriched by consciously being part of this beautiful web of life, yes, challenging too, but beautiful web of life, if you feel that you are a part of that and you've received anything from this connection, and heads up you have, because you're alive, you're breathing, you're wearing clothes, you are surrounded by materials that have come from this earth, so we've all benefited from this connection. What are you giving back? It doesn't have to be material. I will often give breath, prayer, blessings, intention, song, chanting, words. It doesn't have to be material. It's capitalism that has made us see reciprocity and sharing as being material only. So how are you showing up with gratitude for this web, for your part, your place within this amazing connection? How are you holding up your side of this sacred balance? And genocide is unbalancing this balance, this web that we live within. Or do you think that your well-being, your health, your healing happens within a bubble that only you are responsible for? And if so, what are you healing for? Who are you healing for? Who does it benefit? We can't heal and live full lives without each other. So we have to lean into the responsibilities that come with this deep intersectionality. Reciprocity means supporting all life, not just the ones that you're comfortable with, that look like you, that live near you, that are the same colour, religion, body type, or species even as you. Reciprocity means ceasefire now. Reciprocity means peace and balance. Reciprocity means love for the collective. And that collective is all of us, all beings.